Hello everybody and welcome back to FIFA 22 on the channel with Harchester United. It's derby day against Oldham Athletic, and to be honest, the season's been a bit hit or miss last time we were together. We find ourselves in 13th position, 26 points, 18 games played, 6 wins, 8 draws, 4 losses. We are only 3 points off 5th, so it's not actually like panic stations just yet, because obviously the board do want us to get promoted. There is a chance we might get sacked, but the fact they've got 100% backing of us, I think we're going to be okay. We're going to dive straight into the press conference for this one. There he is, Karl Fletcher. We've got a bit of time for a few questions. Oh, we've got a glitch here because we're standing up as the first question. Can the team still make a title bid? As we look at Karl Fletcher's lovely chest, belly area. We'll keep fighting. Of course we will. Oh, no, he's going to sit down and say, yes, we'll keep fighting. I wonder if he'll stand up for the next question. No, he's going to stay seated. Do you have Oldham Athletic worried? We were excellent. I mean, that doesn't make any sense, but we'll say it because it's a positive answer. And the final question of the interview, how can your team find consistency? It's about confidence. That has been an issue. The consistency has been an issue. We've changed formation again. I've taken some of the notes that you've sort of given me in the comments on board, and yes, we need to sort out the team. I'll sort out all of this. We're playing a diamond. We'll be back in a sec. So as the players are warming up on the pitch, it's Harchester United versus Oldham Athletic in the derby. It should be a very interesting game, to be honest. Harchester United mid-table, but very close to the playoffs. And they did have ambitions to get promoted this year and this season, so hopefully they can do it now, as Harchester United are taking on Oldham Athletic at the HUFC Arena. Hopefully we can get a result as the referees walk out sensibly wearing black for this game, not wearing purple, as Harchester United are going to be taking on their new-ish rivals, the derby game for this newly created club. And a few changes to the lineup. A 4-4-2 diamond seems to be the choice of Karl Fletcher for this one. Marinovic keeps his place in goal, but we've got I wish it was Tammy Abraham. We've got Timmy Abraham partnering Cortez up front. Hargreaves rested for this one. Kova is going to start in behind them, as we'll just go through the teams. Now, there you go. Edvardsen at right back. Mbete and Ferreira come in at centre back. Perkins stays at left back. Patino, who started his Harchester United career so well, has dropped off a little bit. He plays in central midfield. Ferretti on the right. Kuhn on the left. Kova in behind Abraham and Cortez. It's a strong lineup for Harchester United. A few changes here and there in the 4-1-2-1-2. We'll have to see how it unfolds. Oldham shaking the referee's hands. We're just about ready for kickoff, so let's get into this one. So Ferretti's been robbed in the centre of midfield, and it gives a chance for Keeler Dunn for Oldham Athletic as he dinks the ball backwards. Lovely flick infield to find Whelan. Here is Keeler Dunn as Hopcup tries to put it through. Edvardsen with a good challenge though, and now we're going to look to try and spring a counter-attack, as that's not a good pass out from the back. I think maybe a bit of a slower build-up is needed. Our passing isn't the best for sort of one-touch passing. That's a interesting little dink past us there, but we've got cover in the middle from Kova. Now Patino can bring this one forwards. He's got a man outside him in Ferretti. Maurizio Ferretti into Abraham. Abraham onto Cortez, just a bit too slow on the pass. Abraham keeps it alive. Let's just go for a little bit more possession. Try and break Oldham down a little bit, as that's a run wide. He's stayed onside there. No, he didn't. Kuhn was offside. Oh, Cortez is putting a wonderful tackle high up the pitch here for Harchester United. He lays this one in. He does find Charlie Patino. Not too much on offer for him here, but it's cut back across. And here's Cortez. It's a good block. No, this is now Cortez. He couldn't get a shot off either. It was Kova with the original shot, sorry. And, well, Oldham Athletic live on to fight another day. It was a good opportunity. Not really a clear-cut chance, but definitely an opportunity to test the goalkeeper that wasn't really taken. And now Oldham come forward with it. Edvardsen's been pulled into the middle, and Hopcup has a bit of space. A 2-on-1 here, and they've worked it well, Oldham, as they're through on goal. There's a shot, top corner finish. Keeler Dunn makes it 1-0 Oldham. And the Harchester United struggles continue for this one. It was worked well. They had an overload on this side, and the simple cutback, lovely finish into the corner. Marinovic has no chance. 16 minutes gone, and Oldham have already retreated into a very defensive shape. Now they have this lead as Cortez picks this one up. Patino looks to go out wide, but can't get enough on the pass. And that is Harchester. When we do try to play the possession football, we just generally don't have enough about us to make it work, as Edvardsen does now win that header. Abraham can ping this one out towards Kuhn, who cuts in field, looks in towards Cortez. Very well intercepted though from the Oldham defenders, who are well, just staying firm, and they're not diving in. They're cutting off the passing lanes, as we've done there with Kuhn. Very well, Cortez into Abraham. Abraham's going to have a shot from range, and he's forced the keeper out of Rogers in goal. Good effort from the tall striker there in Abraham. And we are sort of trying to, maybe a few more long balls would be useful up towards Abraham. He's very good in the air as well, as Maurizio Ferreira will put this one in. Coles is beaten in the air. It's going to be bouncing around, and well, that's a dangerous header back into his own box from the goalscorer, Karl Dunn. But Oldham Athletic again, just hold on as Kova picks out Abraham. He flicks it on one more towards Ferretti, who can keep this one in play. Good overlapping run from Edvardsen. Edvardsen tries to put it in towards the back post, too close to Rogers in goal. Easy catch. 25 minutes gone. Still remains 1-0 Oldham. Here come Oldham again. Kamberger out to Bahambula. Back into Kamberger. Kamberger on the overlap to Phage. Lovely back heel to fool the Harchester United defenders. But Patino's back there defending well. Kuhn puts it into the path of Kova, who gives it away again. He really hasn't impressed at the start of his Harchester United career. It's been tough for him to settle in to a position playing today, because Charles Cook has a little bit of fatigue and is struggling for match fitness, and that's a good ball to release Oldham down the left. Cut back across, header, and it's 2-0 to Oldham Athletic, and the Harchester United fans are not happy with this performance against their rivals. And well, Oldham have turned it on in style. They really have. Kamberger with the header, and it was just a very good move. A space opened up down the left. I think we're going to have to change something at half time, and again, Marinovic really doesn't have a chance from that sort of range. Kova picks out Abraham, knocks it off to Cortez. I don't think that pass is going to have enough on it all, but we've sort of made the most of it, although it's a tackle put in. Is it a penalty? I think the ref's given a penalty. A very soft decision if it's been given. It didn't look like there was much in that, but McGay is very, very distraught by that. I mean, he's got the ball, if you're asking me. Perkins is lucky, but it is going to be a penalty, and it's been given to Cortez. I don't know if he is our best penalty taker. 60, same as Ferretti, same as Kova. Okay, we're gonna stick with Cortez then. So Cortez over the ball to take it. Can he put it in? Oh, just sneaks it past the goalkeeper. He collects the ball out of the goal. They feel that there is a chance here, and it's a goal for Cortez, the striker. Not the best struck penalty. The keeper probably could have saved that if he was just waited a little bit longer before reacting. But it's 2-1 down. 10 minutes to go until half-time. Then is that equalising goal going to change the fortunes a little bit for Harchester United? Here is Kova. He finds Kuhn, who takes a little slightly heavy touch that gave the defender a chance to put a foot in, and he won the ball. Kammerberger at the moment has the difference-making goal with his header at the near post. And here is Karl Dunn, who scored the first. Out it goes towards Phage. Good interception from Perkins. Kova looks to get Harchester United going again, and he's just about kept that in, Kuhn. Really good defending that, or really good possession play as Cortez leaves Kova short. Absolute hospital pass from the striker. Karl Dunn out to Whelan. Whelan into Hopcut. Hopcut goes down the line. Edvardsen's there with a good jackal. Ferretti, Kova, Abraham, as Harchester United looking to put a move together again. Cortez plays a simple, sensible pass this time out to Perkins, who tries to go back to Cortez, and Cortez puts Clark under danger. Can't quite win the ball though. Basically half time is about to be blown, but Oldham look like they're going to go in with a 1-0 lead. Hopefully they don't make it 2. 1 minute of injury time as Hopcut comes forward on this left hand side. I think he's got 2 assists. Hopcut, he's been very dangerous down this side. Edvardsen trying to just shield him, and gets it away. And Ferretti then clears. That will be half-time. 2-1 to Oldham. Harchester United have a slither of hope. So as the start of the second half gets underway, one substitution. Abraham off, Marin on. And it looks like Harchester United have actually gone back to a more traditional 4-3-3 that we've seen them play before, as Kuhn can win that header there. Perkins picks this one up. Tries to switch play very nicely. Edvardsen gets a nice little 1-2. Harchester United trying to just gain a bit of possession and have a foothold in this game. Comes out to Perkins again, and you can already see Harchester United just focusing on keeping the ball. Lovely footwork there from Marin to get round, but his pass isn't the best. And Bahambula can bring this one away for Oldham. Lovely pass just to get round Perkins, and he could be away again here, Bahambula. And he has been found by Karl Dunn. Bahambula just comes in and he's put that one across goal and it's headed down, but Perkins is there to collect. Definitely been a change in style here from Harchester United, much more focused on a bit of possession and patience play, waiting for a chance to open as Patino knocks this one out to Ferretti. He can go back to Patino, who's more of a playmaker when Harchester United play like this, as Marin is on the ball. A shot from range, just over the bar, going for that timed finish. But good patient play there from Harchester United, keeping the ball, and if they've got it, Oldham can't score. As goal scorer Cameron Bauer comes off to be replaced by number 16 for Oldham Athletic. He looks like a youngster. Maybe he's going to be nippy up front. We'll get a name for you in a minute. It's Landata. Landata for Oldham coming on. Marin and Patino seeing a lot of the ball in this second half. The ball forward is just... Oh, well, Cortez has made the most of it. He has a shot. It's blocked well. It was a sort of hopeful ball forward from Patino. Did manage to find its target, though, as Fage comes forward again into Karl Dunn. And Ferreira just dived in a little there. Bahambula. Bahambula up against Perkins. Perkins does really well, but actually Bahambula did get on the end of that pass. Patino up towards Marin. He can move it on once more to Kuhn. Kuhn back to Marin. Infield to Cortez. Kova moves forward for him. Cortez's passing does let him down, but he has scored in this game today. We do have Hargreaves on the bench, who is probably still our first choice striker. There's been a few calls from fans to bring in a big name, or League 2 style big name anyway. Oh, that first time pass nearly worked from Ferretti. I will admit Kova has looked and felt better since he's had two people in behind him to give him a bit more cover. As Hopcutt comes forward out to Whelan. Great challenge that to win that one, as Cortez now picks this ball up and he's got runners either side of him, and he's played a poor pass out again, and it's not going to be kept in this time. It's going to be a double substitution for Harchester United, but first up is Fage coming off for Oldham to be replaced by number 7. It's an interesting substitution from them. Harchester United, though, using all their substitutions now. 1 at half-time, 2 on the 70th minute mark. Hargreaves and Devoy coming on, and Cortez is coming off, and Kova as well. So Devoy coming in from the cold. We haven't seen too much of him this season. Very interesting to see how he gets on, if he's match sharp, and see if he can dictate a bit of the play from that attacking midfield role. And here is Devoy, and his first thing he tries to do is play a reverse pass to Marin. Not the most sensible thing to do, potentially coming on cold to the game, as Oldham Athletic look forward with a long pass. How it goes to Devoy. Again, caught on the ball, and he's trying to battle for it. I need to get Hargreaves into this game. Bahambula into Landetta, into Karl Dunn. Out it goes to the left-hand side to Hopcutt. Hopcutt gives it to Hart, who's just come on the overlap. So fresh legs for that right-hand side to deal with for Harchester United, as it goes to Landetta. Laid back, and that's a terrible effort from Karl Dunn, which is actually going to stay in. Hopcutt did well to not give up on that, as Mbetti makes a good challenge. Up it goes towards Ferretti. Ferretti gives it away. It's a forced pass forward. There was no need for that, and Perkins is now sort of caught out of position as Adams turns and plays it in. Ferreira defends well and can knock this one away. Not the best pass, but it will be a goal kick at the end of it. As we get towards the final 10 minutes, it's been a bit of a scrappy game, this one now in the last 5. Neither team really being able to take control of the ball, as Oldham come forward again. I feel like we've played a little bit better when we focused on possession rather than trying to speed the speedy counter-attacks, but he's not kept that one in. And my dog's just come in, which is why I was looking at the floor. So, but yeah, 2-1 down, 8 minutes to go. Rude is desperate for some attention underneath my desk. I'll sort him out in a minute. Ricardo Ferreira up towards Hargreaves with a good direct pass. Patino gives it back to Ferreira. Marin lays that one back to Kuhn. Can Harchester United find something at the end of this game? Nice crossfield pull to Ferretti. Lays that one inside, and it's just, again, caught on the ball. Just trying to take, sometimes too quick, sometimes too long, too many touches, as Devoy turns, brings that one away. Lovely ball in to Charlie Patino. He can try and cut this one across. It's such a bad cross in the final third. And that's what lets us down, as Ferreira will pick up the loose ball into Marin. Up to Devoy. Devoy round the corner to Patino. Out wide to Ferretti. Tries to put a cross in. Hargreaves challenging for it. It's all a bit frantic with a couple of minutes to go. And Hopcutt will bring this one away for Oldham. And that's a lovely touch. Just dink round the challenge of Edvardsen. Lays it back to Whelan. Up it goes to Dearnley. The early, all blocked very well by Patino, but the ball from Marin just couldn't find a way through. Although Devoy puts the pressure on, and you feel like the AI are getting bloody lucky with some of these second touches and passes and blocks and things that we're putting in. Always falling to their players, and it looks like Harchester United are going to be the end of a losing result here. Hart comes forward, lays that one in to Landetta. Deernley's there. Hopcutt with a shot, blocked well. Comes back to the striker. Bambuila with a shot. It's 3-1. Right on the stroke of the full-time whistle. We're not going to watch the replay. That will be full-time. It's Oldham Athletic 3, Harchester United 1 at the home of Harchester United. Hear the boos ring out if you can hear that. That is horrendous for Karl Fletcher. On Derby Day, losing 3-1 to your rivals, not what the fans expect. Okay, so into the second game is Walsall in the FA Cup. It should be an interesting game. We're going back to a 4-3-3, something I feel much more comfortable playing. Charles Cook comes back in, Hargreaves up front. Let's go into the next round of the FA Cup. So here we are then in Walsall, raining in the Midlands. Shock horror at Court Lane, which again isn't their actual stadium name. But it's the FA Cup. It should be a good game as Harchester United will be rocking their yellow away kit for this one. The game is underway. And it looks like Harchester United have reverted to a classic 4-3-3 that they have always looked more comfortable playing in. So let's hope they can get the result that their fans want and deserve. And you guys as the viewers and guys and girls deserve as well, because results have been pretty poor of late. And I don't know whether it comes from me playing too much Ultimate Team against humans and not being used to playing against the AI. I'm always thinking about where... people run as if they're a human player. That's a good tackle from Artian, who's also back in the team. We really should be picking him at every opportunity because he is easily our sort of best defensive midfielder that we have. So he's going to get a few more run-outs in the future. You'll also notice we've changed from 4K to 1080p. Let me know if you notice a difference, but I think in the realms of YouTube, I don't think there's really that much of a difference that we can have there. But if you guys want the 4K back, let me know as Perkins puts a ball through here. Kuhn did stay on side but lost the ball to Mills. I feel like we play Walsall quite a lot actually. That should be our throw, and it is. 7 minutes in, no action to speak of. Hargreaves, great 1-2 to release Ferretti, who does have a bit of pace about him, the youngster, and he's trying to use that pace to accelerate into the box, and he's got a cut back there to Hargreaves, but the cross was just overhit. Always the way in the final third. We just can't have that composure in the final third, and if we did, we'd be winning games left, right and centre, as the phrase says, and it's getting a little bit frustrating. I do think maybe a big buy is needed. Try and tempt someone into the lower divisions with a bit of money, as Charles Cook plays that one out to the left and just overhit for Perkins. Labardi just accelerates away from Perkins on this right hand side for Walsall. Cross to the back post, and Marinovic hasn't come, and Kiernan should have headed it back across goal, but he didn't. And well, Harchester United let off the hook with that one, you feel, because Marinovic didn't come and claim the cross. And it was just put towards the back post, and real no effort to even go and close it down. And now Wilkinson has tracked back and knocked the ball away from Artian, and it's going to be a race between Perkins and the Walsall right winger Labarde. It's knocked back towards Mills. Labarde gets it again. Good ball through. Coles tries to stand him up. Labarde's there. Coles' clearance is blocked by Amon, who does keep that in play. And Amon wins a corner off Perkins. And again, Harchester United, I don't know, we start well and then lack a bit of confidence with a goal. And the opposition just seem to notice that and counter-attack as Marinovic tries to clear this one away up the line. It's up towards Ferretti, who's beaten in the air, and Amon can take it back for Walsall. That should be easy for Coles to intercept, and it is. Now Marinovic takes his time, tries to pick a pass. He's overhit it though, and that's just the story all the time with Harchester United at the moment. Can't get anything going consistently. Patino round the corner to Hargreaves. Hargreaves through to Charles Cook, but he's offside. And the one time we have a good bit of movement and a good bit of passing, he cannot hold the line. Oh, it's close. It's very, very close. It's unlucky. Kuhn into Charles Cook, and now there is an opportunity here for Harchester United. Hargreaves controls it, turns. It's into the path of Ferretti, and there it is. It's 1-0. It's the numberless man, Maurizio Ferretti, that gets the goal, and that is a cracking move, and that's what we've been talking about. That's what we've been trying to get done with this team. A little bit of intricate passing, seeing the runner of the winger on the right-hand side. Hargreaves did really well to hold that up and lay it in. And a wonderful finish at the near post from Maurizio Ferretti, the youngster through the youth academy. Ademi just powers that in at the near post. Keeper has no chance. 1-0 Harchester United in the FA Cup. We need a good cup run. I feel like we need a good cup run this year. Is this the start of it as Ferretti puts us 1-0 up? Also on the attack, Artian with a good challenge in, not once but twice, although Lebird still comes away with it. Coles' clearance is poor and Amon can pick this one up, and well, Patino's back there defending, not really the job you want to see him doing. It should be Artian back there winning those headers. Charles Cook, great foot in from the attacking midfielder. Is he going to get that pass? He slides in again. Charles Cook seems up for this one and committed to the Harchester United cause at the moment as Labarde lays it out wide to Mills. He's managed to keep that one in with some nifty footwork and got a pass into Labarde as well. Labarde back to Mills. He's offside. Good line from the defence. Although the referee has played on. Not too sure why that was played on there, but we're going to take it because Charles Cook can be away if he can find Hargreaves. Holding it up again. Hargreaves gets lucky with the bounce back off the Walsall player. Charles Cook looks at Pooh. Can Ferretti get that one? No, he can't. Good defending, although the clearance from the goalkeeper is pretty poor. And Artian is going to try and win that header and does. Good pressure from Ferretti on the back line of Walsall, and Kinsella can turn and get it away, although well intercepted by Fernandez. And yeah, Harchester United, now we've got the goal, just in feel confidence is flowing. It feels absolutely great. A bit of momentum with Harchester United. That's a good win there from Artian again, and a long ball up in the air. Advancing misjudges it. Coles is there, puts a tackle in and just goes back to his goalkeeper. A bit of respite before the half. If we can go in at 1-0 up, that would be absolutely wonderful. As well, Patino's headed that one down to Ferretti. He's tackled and White can try and get this away. Walsall going to try and get one more attack before the half is out. 44 minutes gone, and Harchester United know what it will mean to hold on to this as Patino comes away with the ball. Charles Cook tries to release Hargreaves, who isn't the quickest, but his hold-up play has been absolutely superb today. And Charles Cook's put a wonderful ball through, and Kuhn, the youngster, could be in. He cuts back, cuts it across. Charles Cook! Oh, it's the side netting, and it will be half-time, and Harchester United had the chance of going in 2-0 up. Stick with the positives, though. Great half of football. The goal was really good. Ferretti, one shot, one on target, one goal. Lovely stuff. No changes at half-time for us. 1-4 Walsall, though. The home team bringing on Earing to replace Holden. That's a poor pass. Kuhn's going to pounce on that one, definitely. As Hargreaves tries to he's just not nimble enough on the ball, Hargreaves. That's his issue. We should know his strengths and weaknesses by now. And he shows good commitment to win that one back, as Ferretti is just robbed on the ball a little bit as well. Wilkinson knocks that one back to Labarde. Labarde to Mills. These two on the right-hand side have had a pretty good link-up in the first half. Not much has come from it entirely. Perkins will look to clear his line, and he picks out Maurizio Ferretti. Dinks it down the line towards Edvardsen. We've not seen too much of him in an attacking sense in the last couple of games for Harchester. Been told to focus on his defending by the manager, it feels, but Earing, the substitute, picks out Wilkinson well for Walsall. Wilkinson into Kiernan. Kiernan back to White. White into Kinsella. Earing on the ball again. He seems to have been brought on as a bit of a playmaker. Get Walsall on the ball a little bit more. And here he is, Earing on the edge of the box. And he feeds that one through. It's a lovely pass. Keeper was slow off his line. Defenders couldn't keep up with the pace I'm on. And just like that, it's 1-1. Shocking defending, to be honest. Shocking. Artian tries to pick out Charles Cook and does. Charles Cook does get the pass out wide to Kuhn, but he was going in the opposite direction. And Amon, scoring the equalising goal, has got Walsall back into this one. Charles Cook can play that one down the line into the path of Kuhn, though. And there are men over here, but Artian's touch was so bad. Such a heavy touch as he got into the penalty area. Charles Cook trying to recover, for Patino is back there covering. And Edvardsen can look to bring this one away. Good little 1-2 to release the young right winger. Maurizio Ferretti can't get there either. And again, as soon as we concede, it feels like that the confidence just goes, the momentum goes with us, and Ferretti's put in a terrible pass there. And you've got to say, Earing has potentially changed the game here for Walsall, because he could be in as he gets this one back and he lays it back to Wilkinson. Earing's changed the game. Unbelievable. So if their midfielders are changing the game, Patino off, Marin on. From 1-0 up to 2-1 down, we're just we're not controlling games enough when we get the lead, and we make it so difficult for ourselves. That's Wilkinson's first goal in the FA Cup this season. As Edvardsen will look to bring this one forward, and you can see already Walsall just dropping into such a defensive shape. Now they've got the lead, It does make it difficult to break them down. Earing finally misplaces a pass and puts it out as Walsall make another substitution. Perry on, Kinsella off. Marion the substitute up towards Hargreaves. He was caught late. Referee says play on. There's no advantage, ref. Bring it back. There's no advantage if the next pass is literally intercepted. Oh, referee gave us Specsavers, son. Get down to Specsavers. Edvardson trying to battle well, and he does. And Hargreaves. Oh, terrible pass. Artian out to Perkins. Perkins to Hargreaves. Charles Cook lays this one back towards Artian, waiting for some runners. One of them is Marin. Marin is there, just trying to hold on to the ball. Lays it back to Ferretti. Into Artian. It's all a little bit too neat and tidy. Charles Cook with a shot. Great block from the defender, though. I'm also getting these numbers back. It's frustrating, Harchester United. That's a terrible pass, and Ferretti could be in. He's rushed the pass. He's managed to lay it back out to Edvardson, who's going to take a lovely touch. Can he swing this one in? Edvardson. Hargreaves with a header. Not the best effort. Yellow card for Jack Earing, the substitute, who's come on and changed the game. He's picked up a yellow card. So final substitution for Walsall. Coogan is coming on to replace Mills. And Harchester United lining up 2 substitutions of their own to finish off their substitution limit. As Abraham on to replace Hargreaves and Perkins off to be replaced by Miles at left back. Walsall coming forward again. Labiad has it. Back to Coogan, the substitute, who's just come on. I'm on. Back to Coogan again, and Walsall sort of teasing Harchester United, trying to make them commit to a challenge. Lovely turn from Wilkinson. Back to Perry, and it goes to Wilkinson again. Flicked on one more to Earing. He's hit the bar. And, well, Mills can just about get it away. Charles Cook flicks it on towards Marin. Marin can't quite win the ball, although he does get it at a second attempt. Kuhn is there into Charles Cook. Charles Cook sees the run of Abraham in front of him. Abraham, it's just not a final third, man. I feel like we need to play a 2 up front formation, although that kick out from the goalkeeper is absolutely horrendous. And Artian can turn, try and create some space. I feel like we need 2 up front to create more options, but as soon as we put 2 up front, we lack in midfield, and therefore we can't get anything through. Charles Cook flicks it out wide into Kuhn. Kuhn tries to cut this one back to pick out Abraham, but just Walsall have got so many men back. Absolutely frustrating. Artian into Abraham, who's got a bit of space, managed to flick it on to Ferretti, tries to cut it back. Abraham's there with a shot, and it's too powerful. It's too powerful for Rose. 86th minute. Abraham, the substitute, has made it 2-2 in the FA Cup. Come on. Come on. Oh, the scenes are delirious here. The goalkeeper's loving it. The fans are hating it because we're away at Walsall. Marinovic loving life right there, and the away fans have gone crazy. Abraham off to Ferretti, just cut it back. He wasn't quite tracked. Not the best effort, but it was too strong for Rose in goal, and that is 2-2. And a lovely finish from Abraham. He's becoming a bit of a super sub and probably deserves to be starting. He needs to get that average rating up. He really does. So an 87th minute equaliser for Harchester United in the FA Cup in the early rounds. We were saying before how we wanted a good cup run. It looked like it was going to be snatched away from us, but Walsall now will probably be sending a few more men forward, trying to create opportunities, as they've got Earing here into Labad, and Coles has done very well, and we're not going to mess around with it here. Try and poke it away. Marin. Edvardson looks for Ferretti, who's got a goal and an assist to his name at the moment. Ferretti, what is that for a pass, you absolute plum? You absolute melon. It's just been kept in there. Oh, nearly given away to Abraham, whose first touch couldn't quite control the ball. Here is Earing. Great ball through to Wilkinson, and he's got round his man. Marinovic has pulled one off for the cameras there, but what a save. What a save. And Harchester I've just got to get through this corner, and then I think it will go to a replay. Walsall swing this one in. It's cleared away. Not the best. Abraham's there. Tries to turn and dink it away. Charles Cook comes forward. It's full time. 2-2 here at Walsall. We'll be having a replay, I think, at the Harchester United Football Club Stadium in a few weeks' time. But, oh my God. Tammy Abraham bailed us out, and Marinovic at the end. What a save. So as we head into the post-match press conference then, winless against Walsall. Are you surprised at how difficult the game was? It's a contest between 2 good teams. Nothing much more we can say there. Going into the last few minutes, your team looked beaten, but that late goal saved you. Was that draw deserved or a bit lucky? We don't definitely. We start well. I like a team that never gives up. We'll go positive. Try and keep the players on side. We did not play Charles Cook as a left winger. We definitely did not. But he is a top player anyway, so we'll boost him up. He definitely didn't play as a left winger at all. But thank you. I'm not going to take any more questions. Hey, boss. I know people have been talking about the positions you're playing me in. I just wanted to say I'm ready to do whatever necessary to make a system for one part. You didn't play as a left winger. You'll do for me, mate. You did not play as a left winger, so that is fine. A monthly scouting report coming in from the Ivory Coast. We'll go through those off camera, although 66 to 90 there for Thierry Ganorde. We'll have to have a look at him in a bit more detail. But that will be the end of this video. Not the best. A loss and a draw. I feel so much more comfortable playing the 4-3-3. But yeah, I think we're just going to stick with it, try and get that consistency, sort out the settings, play a bit more possession based. I think that tip in the comments has been really useful to not always have players rushing off into the distance and trying to control the game. But yeah, Abraham comes on, saves the day for us again. Let's have a quick look at the schedule and we'll see when we can come back. So we have... Well, we're heading in towards the transfer window, so I guess we'll come back for the opening day of the transfer window, I guess, if we come out of this. I want to go back into here. So we've got Christmas there. Well, okay. We're gonna beat Oldham. We're gonna come back 1st of January, opening of the transfer window. Oldham, Derby Day, revenge. That's what we're going for. Right, I will see you then. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. It's been great. I'm absolutely loving everything that's on the channel at the moment. I hope you are too. Leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. For now, I'm out. Cheers.